Do you own real estate, and are you trying to determine whether you should obtain business insurance or if you should form an LLC? So you probably clicked on this video because you want to learn the difference between business insurance and LLCs and how both of them may benefit your real estate business. Hi, my name is Andrew. I'm an attorney here at Molaya Law, where we help entrepreneurs just like you start your businesses without dealing with the complicated legal forms. Our Done For You service is backed by over 2,416 5-star Google reviews, and we can help you start your business too. Now, before I start explaining the difference between business insurance and LLCs, please make sure you hit the like, subscribe, as well as the bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos. Taking those actions truly helps our channel grow, so thank you in advance. So let's go ahead and start talking about the differences between business insurance and an LLC and how both of them may provide you with benefits. First, I will go ahead and talk about business insurance, and then next I'll go ahead and talk about LLCs. Business insurance is highly recommended if you are planning to use your real estate property and you plan to rent out your real estate property. Business insurance, also known as tenant liability insurance, comes into play in the event that your tenant sues you. Say, for example, they're occupying your rental property and one day they fall down their stairs and break their leg. They bring a lawsuit of $500,000. The entire lawsuit goes to trial. The tenant ends up winning that $500,000 lawsuit, and now the tenant needs to get compensated. A majority of us don't have $500,000 just laying around. That is where the tenant liability insurance comes in. As an example, if you have insurance in the amount of $1 million, that policy should be able to cover the $500,000 judgment. However, say for example you get $1 million insurance policy and a tenant sues for $2 million. Well, as you know, the policy limit is $1 million. That means out of the $2 million judgment, only $1 million will be covered by the policy. This leaves an additional $1 million that still needs to be satisfied. In order to satisfy that $1 million balance, the tenant may then come after your personal assets. This includes your personal house, your personal bank account, your personal car, etc. While business insurance is highly recommended, it may not cover all of your liabilities as a landlord. That brings me to my next point, which is the LLC. One major difference between business insurance and an LLC is that unlike tenant's liability insurance policy, a LLC separates your business from your personal. So let's go ahead and talk about the example that I just mentioned earlier. If a tenant sues you because they fell down the stairs and broke their leg, and they sue you in the amount of $2 million. Most of the time, they will only be able to satisfy that $2 million judgment or that $2 million lawsuit by coming after your business assets. This means that your personal assets, your personal house, your personal bank account, your personal car will all be protected. Of course, there are many variables that come into play. So if you would like to learn a little bit more about exactly what would happen, I do suggest and I do recommend that you speak with a professional in your state. Now that I've talked about the difference between business insurance and an LLC, you may be asking, why not just get both? That is a great point. In fact, that is highly encouraged. The first step would be to form the LLC. That would ensure that your business and your personal is separate. Hence, you will benefit from that personal liability protection. However, you should not stop there. As an entrepreneur, you want to make sure that you're taking all the proper steps to protect yourself. After you form that LLC, the next step you're going to want to take is you're going to want to reach out to an insurance provider in order to set up some sort of tenant liability insurance policy. Taking these steps will ensure that not only is your business separate from your personal, but your business assets will also be protected. Forming an LLC and then applying for an insurance policy is one of the most popular steps entrepreneurs take when deciding to rent out their real estate property. If you happen to enjoy this video, please make sure you hit the like, subscribe, as well as the bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos. If you would like to learn a little bit more about the differences between policy insurance and LLCs, make sure you click the link in the description box below to book your free call with a professional who would be able to help you better understand the difference between insurance and LLCs. If you want to learn more about business startups, LLCs, corporations, DBAs, sole proprietorships, make sure you go ahead and watch one of these videos here. It's time to invest in yourself. It's time to rise.